The world stood on edge. The tension was palpable, a silent but ever-present force that influenced every aspect of daily life. People lived in a state of constant alertness, their eyes scanning the headlines for any sign of escalation. It was the 1950s, a decade marked by post-war recovery and burgeoning prosperity, yet overshadowed by an invisible threat. The streets were filled with the hum of new cars and the optimism of a booming economy, but beneath the surface, anxiety simmered. The Cold War cast a long shadow, stretching across continents and affecting millions of lives. The construction of the Berlin Wall, the ominous mushroom clouds from nuclear tests, and the grandiose military parades were stark reminders of the ever-present danger. The United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a struggle, a geopolitical chess game where every move was calculated and fraught with risk. Leaders like Eisenhower and Khrushchev became symbols of their respective nations' resolve and ideologies. It was a struggle for ideological dominance, a battle between capitalism and communism. Propaganda flooded the airwaves and streets, each side portraying the other as the ultimate evil. Rallies and speeches fueled the fire, deepening the divide. Both superpowers sought to prove their superiority, not just through words but through actions. They showcased their military might in grand displays, parading nuclear missiles and conducting extensive drills to demonstrate their readiness for conflict. They built up their nuclear arsenals, stockpiling weapons of mass destruction in a bid to deter each other. The doctrine of mutually assured destruction loomed large, a grim reminder that any misstep could lead to catastrophic consequences. They engaged in proxy wars, conflicts fought in distant lands but driven by the superpowers' desire to expand their influence. The Korean War, the Vietnam War, and the Cuban Missile Crisis were flashpoints that brought the world perilously close to the brink. They competed in technological advancements, each striving to outdo the other in a race for innovation. Early computer rooms buzzed with activity, and scientists worked tirelessly on rockets and other cutting-edge technologies. In this climate of suspicion and competition, a new arena emerged. Space. The vast, uncharted expanse above became the latest battleground, offering both the promise of exploration and the threat of militarization. The ability to launch objects into orbit represented the ultimate high ground. The launch of Sputnik 1 by the Soviet Union sent shockwaves around the world, signaling a new era in the Cold War. It was a demonstration of technological prowess that could not be ignored. It promised military advantage and national prestige. Control of space meant control of the future, and both superpowers were determined to claim it. Military strategists and scientists alike understood the strategic importance of this new frontier. Whoever controlled the high frontier would control the future. The space race was not just about exploration, it was about dominance. News coverage of the time captured the excitement and tension as each side vied for supremacy. The stage was set for a dramatic showdown. Scientists and engineers on both sides worked around the clock, preparing rockets and pushing the boundaries of what was possible. The countdowns to launch were moments of intense anticipation and national pride. It would be a contest that would captivate the world and redefine humanity's place in the cosmos. As rockets soared into the night sky, people watched in awe, aware that they were witnessing history in the making. The Cold War's shadow extended into space, but so did humanity's dreams of reaching beyond our planet. On October 4th, 1957, a faint beeping sound emanated from the heavens. This signal, picked up by radios around the globe, was not of earthly origin. It was Sputnik 1, the world's first artificial satellite launched by the Soviet Union. Sputnik, a Russian word meaning fellow traveler, was a surprisingly simple device. It was a 23-inch diameter metal sphere with 4 radio antennas. It carried no scientific instruments, only a radio transmitter. Yet its impact was profound. Sputnik's launch was a technological triumph for the Soviet Union. It demonstrated the power of their rockets. It also showcased their ability to reach beyond Earth. The satellite circled the planet every 96 minutes. It transmitted its signal for 3 weeks before falling silent. The world watched and listened, captivated by the beeping from space. Sputnik 1 wasn't just a satellite, it was a bold statement. It declared the Soviet Union's technological prowess to the world. The reaction to Sputnik 1 was immediate and global. People around the world looked up at the night sky, searching for the tiny, beeping satellite. For many, it was a moment of awe and wonder. Humanity had breached the confines of Earth. However, for the United States, Sputnik 1 was a shock. It exposed a technological gap between the two superpowers. The Soviet Union had beaten the US into space. This ignited a sense of urgency and anxiety in America. Section 5. America's Sputnik moment. The launch of Sputnik 1 on October 4, 1957 by the Soviet Union triggered a wave of self-reflection and concern in the United States. It was a moment that shook the American public and government to their core. The nation that prided itself on its technological superiority was suddenly playing catch-up. The realization that the Soviets had beaten them to space was a wake-up call. This event, often referred to as America's Sputnik moment, led to a surge in investment in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or STEM education. Schools across the country began to emphasize these subjects more than ever before. In response, the US government created NASA in 1958. This new agency was tasked with ensuring that America would not fall behind in the new frontier of space exploration. It poured resources into its space program, funding research and development at unprecedented levels. The goal was not just to catch up, but to surpass the Soviets. The goal was clear: to surpass the Soviets in the space race. This period marked the beginning of a new era of innovation and competition, driving advancements that would eventually lead to the moon landing in 1969. President John F. Kennedy famously declared in 1961 that America would land a man on the moon before the decade was out, further galvanizing the nation's efforts. The Sputnik moment was more than just a reaction to a single event. It was a catalyst for a broader cultural and educational shift. It inspired a generation of scientists, engineers, and innovators who would go on to make significant contributions to technology and space exploration. Today, the legacy of America's Sputnik moment continues to influence the nation's approach to science and technology, reminding us of the importance of staying ahead in the ever-evolving race for knowledge and discovery. Section 6. The space race ignites. Sputnik 1 marked the official start of the space race. The competition between the United States and the Soviet Union intensified. Both countries poured resources into developing more sophisticated spacecraft and launching more ambitious missions. The space race had tangible outcomes. It led to the development of new technologies, materials, and computing systems. It also fostered international collaboration in space exploration. Section 7. A legacy in orbit. Sputnik 1's time in orbit was short, but its legacy is immeasurable. It fundamentally changed the way we view our planet and our place in the universe. It ushered in the space age, an era of unprecedented exploration and discovery. Sputnik 1's legacy extends beyond the realm of science and technology. It had a profound impact on geopolitics. It served as a potent symbol of national pride and technological achievement. Section 8. Inspiring generations. Perhaps Sputnik 1's most enduring legacy is its power to inspire. The sight of that small beeping satellite circling the Earth captured the imaginations of people around the world. It ignited a passion for science, engineering, and the exploration of the unknown. Sputnik's message was clear: if humanity could launch a satellite into space, then anything was possible. Section 9. Sputnik's echoes in the modern world. The echoes of Sputnik 1 can still be felt today. The global competition it ignited has evolved into a new era of international collaboration. Nations are working together to build the International Space Station, explore Mars, and unravel the mysteries of the universe. Sputnik 1's legacy is a reminder of the power of human ingenuity and the importance of investing in science and education. Section 10. The final frontier. The vast expanse of space has always intrigued humanity, a realm of endless possibilities and mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Sputnik 1 opened the door to space exploration, a journey that continues to this day. Launched on October 4, 1957 by the Soviet Union, this small spherical satellite marked the beginning of the space age. It was a historic moment that captured the imagination of people around the world and ignited a fervor for space exploration. As we venture further into the cosmos, we carry with us the lessons learned from that small beeping satellite. Sputnik 1 was more than just a technological marvel. It was a symbol of human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Today, our missions have become more ambitious, reaching out to distant planets, exploring the farthest corners of our galaxy, and even searching for signs of life beyond Earth. Sputnik 1 taught us that the boundaries of human achievement are limitless. It showed us that with determination and innovation, we could overcome the seemingly impossible. The satellite's success was a testament to the hard work and dedication of countless scientists, engineers, and visionaries who dared to dream big. It reminded us that with courage, innovation, and a spirit of collaboration, we can overcome any challenge and reach for the stars. The legacy of Sputnik 1 lives on in the collaborative efforts of international space agencies, working together to push the boundaries of what is possible. From the International Space Station to joint missions to Mars, the spirit of cooperation continues to drive our exploration of the final frontier. The final frontier awaits, and the journey promises to be as awe-inspiring as the launch of Sputnik 1 over half a century ago. As we look to the future, we are reminded of the incredible progress we have made and the exciting possibilities that lie ahead. The spirit of exploration that began with Sputnik 1 continues to inspire us to reach for the stars, to push the boundaries of human knowledge, and to explore the unknown. The final frontier is not just a destination. It is a testament to the enduring human spirit and our unquenchable thirst for discovery.